Hello guys, so in this video I'm actually showing my 9 to 5 what it looks like, and today is actually Monday and I will actually edit this video and post it as soon as possible. And now it's going to be 11:20 and I'm actually heading towards UCSI International School. So that is where I actually have a meeting today, and in fact I've got to give a presentation there today. So that's why I'm actually heading there, and I really hope that I'll be able to change the mindset of school students in order to actually segregate waste and also recycle their waste more often. So that is what I'm actually going to give a talk on, and I truly hope it's going to not be a boring talk, but I have actually prepared some YouTube links and also some slideshows that my company has, so we can actually just make them be more attentive by showing something that's more colorful. That's why I actually love to play around with YouTube most of the time during my presentation, and also some statistics that I've actually just want to reiterate this time, because I know the statistics is actually growing. The number of waste that's generated in Malaysia alone on a daily basis, for information, is about 38,000 tons. So I'm going to emphasize on all that to the school students and really hope that they will start segregating their waste and recycling with us. And also since I'm actually working with a recycling company, this is part of my days, just giving presentations, setting up recycling facilities at many stratas or campuses and so on. And I'm very excited for today. So today, after the talk that I'll be giving at 12 p.m, it will actually end about 12:40ish, and then at 2 p.m I've got another meeting secured, which is at a condominium, and I'm going to go meet the manager and just speak about how he can actually make money by recycling and selling the items to my company. So that is what I normally do on a day-to-day basis from Monday to Friday. Sometimes it's more lenient, sometimes sometimes there's meetings that just comes up here and there. So I really love working in such a way. Other than that, I just want to tell you all that I have got a good news. That is, I know that many of you have been following me, especially about University Malaya, how to get a seat at University Malaya, how to get a job. Like for information, I actually secured 2 full-time jobs before I even graduated with my master's degree, and I'm not even lying. All right, so one is me being a scholar. I'm bonded to a company, so I've got to serve them for 2 years, and one more is this current company that I'm actually working. The moment I submitted my thesis to University Malaya, to the Department of Civil Engineering, I literally got this job. So that was certainly through an interview process and so on. Sorry for the bumpiness. Alright, so what I am going to do is that I am going to compile all the Q&A for interview sessions. How do you actually stand out during interview? And I'm going to actually have a secure a career webinar. So that will only be 35 ringgit, and I want each and every one of you to register, join it, because only for this first batch, I would like to emphasize, only for this first batch, I am actually giving out this free PDF filled with Q&A sessions and how could you actually answer this very subjective questions. Alright, so do call along your friends and everyone, join it, because you'll be getting free PDF and also 3 months of continual guidance. So you want us to guide you when it comes to CV, how to improvise your CV and so on. Yes, my team will be providing that to you. So do register yourself, and actually talk more about the secure career webinar later on. So now I'm going to just focus on driving, and I'm not going to listen to any music. I'm just going to just relax myself, just think about how am I going to just perform later while I'm giving my talk. I just want to make sure it's productive and I'm able to touch the hearts of many students later. So see you all in a bit. I've arrived at the school, guys. It's a UCSI International School, and I'm going to be giving a talk today, as mentioned. So I'm just going to carry my laptop bag and also my mini handbag, or what do you call this? I don't know. So I'm just going to carry all this, get to the place, meet the teacher, and set up my presentation slides and start the presentation at 12 p.m. today. I miss my school days. So please.
So a long time ago, things got worse. All I saw was a sea of plastic across the desert.
Fly FM is #1. It's time to get out your best vocals because it's time to seal the honeymoon in the next hour right here on Fly. I'm here for someone.
Music breaks? No, we don't do those.
Okay guys, so I've actually arrived at the second spot for my meeting today, which is at 2 p.m. I actually reached around 1:30 itself, and I was just scrolling a little bit and replying to some work messages. And now I'm just gonna go sit in the management office, get some cold air and do some briefing. So I'm just gonna prepare my documents. These letters. Keep my laptop back at the back to be safe. Alright, so I'm ready to get to the management office, and once I've actually done my briefing and explanation, so I'll be heading off for lunch. This is my second dish. Just was craving for some chocolate and I got this waffle, and I just came by this small lake in KK12 just to sit, relax and enjoy. Hello guys, so once I was actually done with my food and also some dessert, I actually just got myself this Belgian chocolate cold drink. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna fix in my aligners, and then I'm actually on my way back home. So my shift finishes at 5, and I hope I get to settle whatever that's pending today before 5, for instance the emailing and so on. Hello guys, so it's currently around 5 p.m. now, and I've actually done some productive work using my laptop. I've done some emails and I was supposed to send some documents. Yes, I've actually done, but I've got some pending work to do after this, and so probably I'll just sit in front of my laptop. My colleague just called me up saying that they need some other documents, and yes, I've got to submit that. And this normally don't happen like every single day, so it actually is very subjective. As a project coordinator at a company, you have to manage your time well, and also depends, meetings can just pop up from time to time, and suddenly you'll get calls, suddenly you have to just reply to these messages, emails and so on. So I really love the job because it is very flexible. It's not like you clocking in at 9, clocking out at 5, just sitting at the same desk. I like moving around, meeting people, and that's why I truly love this job, which is being a project coordinator. And other than that, so this is what my day looks like. And I also did promise you guys that I was going to talk about the Secure Your Career webinar, right? Alright, so this is further details for you all, so just please pay attention. So for your information, yes, I've actually completed my bachelor's degree in environmental science and management, Faculty of Science, University Malaya, and then I pursued my master's degree in the Department of Civil Engineering, which is Masters of Engineering Sciences, right? So before I even graduated, I have secured 2 full-time jobs, as I mentioned. First is I actually got a chance to be a scholar under KLK, Kuala Lumpur Kopong, which is one of the largest palm oil company. And how did I secure it? Take note that this is actually a special case because they don't normally give scholarship for postgraduate students, but I was able to attain a scholarship because of specific skills that I actually possess, and also the way I actually was able to answer the interview. And also certainly the first impression of it all is certainly your CV. So I am going to have a Secure Your Career webinar where I'm going to touch on how to improvise your CV, how to stand out, what kind of picture you have to put in there, and how to actually grab the employer's attention, right? Because CV is the very first presentation of yourself, and only then, if you pass the first round, you go to the second round, which is interview, or else sometimes they have online tests, right? I actually was able to secure it finally because I got the gist of it. I finally understood when someone asks this kind of question, what should you answer? How should you actually dress up? How should you actually groom yourself and look good, look confident? So there are so many skills you need to possess before you actually enter into the room during interview session. So certainly I'm going to touch on your CV, your interview skills, what are the other soft skills or extracurricular activities that you should take part in so that you can actually brush up yourself, or you can actually attain extra soft skills that would be so useful in the future. Trust me, I was an introvert in my school, right? But then I was actually stepping out of my comfort zone. I actually took up a lot of activities. I joined choral speaking, debate contests, and so many more, and you will be mind blown when you see my CV. Alright, so I'm also giving you out free CV templates during the webinar itself, so do register yourself. I will actually put the registration link in the description box below. Click the link, put in all your details, make sure you put in the correct details just so we can contact you, we can give you certificate and so on, and also make a payment of 35 ringgit only. And remember that you're privileged this time because only for this first slot we are giving you a 3-month worth of free guidance when it comes to CV and so on. So since the date of the webinar, within 3 months, you can actually keep asking us questions in the WhatsApp group and you will be guided. So if you want to ask me a question about your picture or your professional summary and so on, yes, there will be people to guide you within these 3 months. So this is the first very special slot, which is only 35 ringgit. Do not miss the chance. Grab the chance and you will be able to meet me online in person, okay? So let's have a conversation. Let's have a talk. And I want you to step out of your comfort zone and go grab your dream job, all right? Nothing is impossible. If someone else can actually earn high income, you can also earn a high income. If someone else can get into University Malaya, you can also get into University Malaya. For your information, University Malaya is the best university in Malaysia. And I'm so happy that I'm actually able to showcase what UM looks like, and I'm able to actually put out the points and why you should study in UM. And people are just messaging me saying that my videos are very helpful. Thank you for acknowledging me, and I want to help you with your dream jobs, with your interview skills. Even if you're not planning to get a job right now, maybe you want to excel in your interview, or maybe you have other kind of sportsman interview and so on, just join this, okay? I'm pretty sure it's going to be very useful because on top of the 3 months free guidance, I will also be giving out a PDF book, all right? PDF copy of Q&A sessions. common Q&A sessions for interview and how you should answer it. All right, so the question like, tell me more about yourself. You shouldn't answer, or you shouldn't keep the same answer for every type of interview, right? If you're applying for a job related to sales, your answer should be a little curated or a little different compared to when you're applying for research basis. So there'll be so many important points that we touched on. So remember to join and also bring along your friends. Let's add up the fun and let's do this together. So I hope to see you all online on the 14th of November 2025. So Malaysia time 7 p.m. is exactly when the webinar will be happening, and I want to welcome you all. So do join, and I also hope that you guys enjoyed my day, my productive day today kind of videos. So I really hope that I'll be posting more videos for you all. Just ask me any questions or anything that you want me to create a video on. Put it in the comment section and I will address the questions. Until then, see you all soon. Love you all. Have a great, safe day.